Hey, what's up, guys? It's Christian. I'm here with my good Francis. I messed it up. Hey, what's up, guys? It's Christian. I'm here with my good friend Francis with MackVisualFilms. He does a lot of videography work. Me and him work together on a couple things. Just a real good guy. So I kind of wanted to introduce you guys to him and kind of share his story with you guys and other aspiring filmmakers and videographers. So let's get to it, man.
Right.
So let's start off with the origin story, kind of like your comic book origin story, how you got to where you are, like as a kid, how you chose to get into business and stuff like that.
Okay, yeah. So I do videography. You know, I do. How I got here, man, it's kind of a weird story.
Sure.
But I never really was like into videos and stuff like that. I was more as a kid growing up. I just had a big imagination. I always. This might sound weird, but you just. When I see things, I see it in like a video. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, like you just like when I see like people walking down the street, you know, my mind plays music, you know.
Really?
Right. It's weird. It's like I'm always recording and remembering things in my head, right?
Yeah. So
I just did that a lot until like I got married, I started having kids, and then you capture like little things, and then you start to realize like how important those videos are, like 10 years later. So, because you know, like anything can happen. Like your kid is born, right? And you're just kind of like, oh, just another day.
Yeah.
Right. But then, if you actually record it on accident, you know, you just kind of like, oh, I have nothing to do. I'm just gonna randomly record it, and then you watch it 10 years later. You're like, wow, it's powerful.
For sure.
So, I started to. When we go to weddings, I just started like recording on my phone and stuff, and then I thought I'd just put it together for fun. So I put a random video together, and then just seeing the reaction of people. You know,
Do you post it on social media or what?
No, I just personally like just gave it to them, right?
Okay.
And then they just kind of like just to see like how they reacted to it. I was like, oh, like it's humbling and it's it feels good, you know, that you're able to. Get something for somebody who wasn't able to like focus on just you know their day, you know. So I don't know, man. Started doing a lot of that for free, and
so how long did you do it for free?
About a year and a half.
Okay.
Yeah, almost 2 years, and then.
When did you know like maybe I should get paid for doing this?
When it was like. Hurting my pockets.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, like
spending all that time.
Yeah, it's like you want to. If you could do it for free, if I could do it for free, I'd do it for free.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
But you know, equipment start to wear out. Timing is everything. And I got family, I have kids.
Yeah, gotta take care of them.
Yeah, to be able to like focus more onto this to like the video stuff, I would need like a support like for myself, you know.
Yeah.
So I just thought, you know. Then we start slow, you know.
Yeah.
Go like $50, $100, you know, a wedding, which is like really small.
For sure.
Because you know, in the wedding is like a whole day, 8 to 12 hours.
You gotta be the whole day.
And then you got like, you know, it could be like 200 clips to 400 clips.
Yeah.
And then you gotta, you know, it's just really time consuming to go through those and editing it, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, that really just. When I started doing that, you know, I started to figure, like, you know, talk to my wife about it. She was really supportive, and then we came up with a name for the business. And then at first, you know, I was just doing it as I went, and then finally, like, decided to quit my job and then go full video.
How did you decide that? Were you like, okay, I'm making enough so I can finally do this full time, or what?
How I decided was. Just being happy, I don't know. When you're happy doing something and you're able to make enough to support your family, I felt like, okay, if I could, instead of, you know, working the 9 to 5, coming home, then doing the 6 to 10, just trying to like build your
business,
your dream or business.
Yeah.
It was a lot, you know.
For sure.
It was like allowing your body, allowing your mind, and you took away a lot from everybody else.
Yeah.
So, I felt that, you know, if I could go full time, I could do more, and I could just focus on that, you know.
Put more energy in.
Yeah. Instead of like wait all day at work and then come home and then start, you know, finishing up videos.
Yeah.
So, and you know, I was like, at work thinking about, you know, videos, you know. So you're kind of it's kind of bad, but I was at work researching about how to be better, like, you know.
That's part of the process.
Yeah.
You know?
So, it's, you know, you're nervous, you're scared, but
For
hey,
sure.
you know, I think if you really believe in yourself, you want to be happy, that's a way to just go for it, you know.
Yeah. That's crazy, because I'm thinking, like, you got your family. How many kids did you have at that time?
I had all 4 of them.
Did you? Okay. Yeah. That's pretty risky. Like, for me, I know I'm a young dude. I don't have, like, a wife and kids to kind of worry about or a bunch of bills to pay. So I'm like, you know, I might as well risk it all right now. But for you, like, that's a big risk.
It is, man.
What was, like, did you have, like, a mental switch? Like, you know, I might as well just do it, you know, or else I'm never going to do it, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is, mentally, it plays a big part, man.
Yeah.
You got to, like, because you can't rely on people when you do these stuff. You can't be like, oh, I'm not going to do it unless somebody says, hey, you should do it.
Yeah.
Like 10 times, you know? Because somebody could say, hey, you should do this. You're good at this. And you can be like, oh, okay. But tomorrow you be like, you don't have any motivation.
Yeah.
So I had to really believe in my own self, you know? Like, even though nobody really cares, you know? So you do like a few things and, you know, hey, you know, that's cool, you know? But you really have to believe in yourself where, you know, you take your time to learn and process and be better than you were yesterday and just keep going. So once you mentally can believe in yourself and being able to just grind without telling yourself that I need to grind, you know, then you know, I feel like it's a great road ahead of you, you know.
For sure.
Yeah.
Cool, man. So talked about your origin story. What about now? Like, what are some things that you've learned from, you know, when you began to, you know, where you're at right now? Like, I'm sure you've learned, like, how to negotiate, how to, you know, work with different clients, how to build relationships and stuff like that. So what are some of the biggest things that you've learned so far?
Biggest thing, I feel like I've been doing a lot of weddings and there's music videos, there's commercial business, real estate, and all that. And in every category, it's a different approach, you know. Because then there's like there's just regular people, and then there's business mind people. So, I don't know, man. Just when you meet wedding clients, you know, just better presentation. You got to really be a people person.
For sure.
It's like, I am a people person. I like to be around people. I like to hang out with people, conversate. So it's not too hard for me. I like to get to know people.
For sure.
And, you know, I'm a kind of person that I'm friends with everybody, you know? So, and I have my wife, you know. She's really helpful with, like, meeting people. But what I've learned is, like, details, small things that matter the most.
For sure.
Because you're so focused on, like, bigger things that you forget the little details. So, you know, I've learned that. I learned, like, being organized. Being prepared and well, like, you know, making sure, researching what you want to say, you know, before you go there.
For sure. I think as an entrepreneur, a business owner, there's, like, a lot of different hats you have to wear, right? Like, you have to be the face of the business. You have to be the financial person, especially when you're starting out. And then you have to, you know, you have to wear a lot of different hats. And so it's just not as easy as everybody thinks it is, you know? So there's a lot to do and a lot to learn. That's really why I wanted to ask that question, because, you know, just got to give people some details about, you know, all the stuff that you go through when you're trying to grow. Talking about growing, how did you kind of get to, like, where you started doing work for free, then charging less, and then kind of to where you're at now? What do you think, like, what are a couple key factors that allowed you to be able to just be where you're at right now?
I think a lot of what plays in this role is experience.
Yeah.
You gotta really get out there, work, do your thing, learn from your mistakes in order to be able to build yourself. Because if we're just, a few people have asked me like, look, I just started doing this, how do you price? And I'll tell them like, look, you really you would know how to price for yourself,
Yeah.
because you got to be comfortable with your pricing. You can't just be like taking advantage of somebody or like just like or screwing someone over, so you just kind of like, as I was growing, working, building enough experience for myself, and building a better vision and being more creative on like video editing or shooting, I felt like, okay, maybe now it's time. I'll just build slowly, because it's been about like 5 years, and I'm just kind of like slowly building. So I feel like it takes time. It's all about what you do to show you where you're going with your business or mindset. Other than that, if you're not gonna do anything, you just kind of want to study it, it's gonna be hard.
Yeah.
Because you're not hands-on. Even if you're like smart and you're ready to go, and once you get in the field, you kind of feel lost. Yeah, you're like, okay, somebody said do this, but I don't know what he means. So that's something that you need to do. So
experience is important. I think like you can read as much as you want, but if you don't apply it, then it doesn't even matter. You can read and study on stuff, but like once you get to the field, it's like playing basketball. Like you can practice all day, you can watch film all day. Once you get to game time, it's different. You don't know what's coming. So
that's true.
It's different out there.
You gotta play.
Yeah, for sure. And you got to be able to adapt. There's a lot of different things that's gonna come at you, and you just got to be able to figure out how to work those things. So what about, how did you get like noticed? Like, how do people find you and stuff like that? Was it like social media, word of mouth, or both?
I feel like a lot of both. I do some videos, and then you have for your friends and family, they'll spread the word. People, or somebody's asking, they'll offer, or a lot of it goes through social media, which is a big platform that you can use nowadays. Because once you put, like, let's say you put something out, you get a bunch of views, and then 3 people will contact you, and then maybe out of the 3 you book 1. And then when you book the next one, as you put out that content, 5 people might contact you, 3 might book you, and it just keeps going. Or it's just word of mouth too. So it's been great. It's been nice, and the support's been real. And it's just. And sometimes nobody contacts you. And those, you can't really shoot yourself down. You just got to keep going, because you can put something bad out, or you can make a bad decision or move. But the good thing is, like, even though nobody supports that, what nobody knows is you gain so much knowledge just doing that.
Sure.
You like, at the end of the day, I learn, and I can fix.
That's 100% right. I think like, I think a lot of people are like scared to put out music or put out videos and stuff, but you just learn a lot from it. You'll figure out like, okay, people don't like that, so maybe I should change some stuff, or maybe they just don't know about you yet. And it's just like, I think one story that I was talking about the other day was like Drake, obviously a big rap artist, but his Hotline Bling song he wasn't gonna put out because a lot of his buddies around him were like, that song's kind of whack. But that song's like one of his biggest songs ever for him. And I'm like, damn, if he didn't put that song out, his career might be. I mean, he probably still be winning, but that's a big song for him, So I'm just like, damn, if he didn't put that out, just put it out, and if it doesn't pop, then whatever, go to make another one. But if it does pop, then you win. So like,
you just gotta risk it, like if whoever's watching this, if you're like scared to put something out, man, put it out.
And
if it hits the wall, it hits the wall, you know. But you can keep doing what you do, you know. It doesn't mean you just stop, you know.
Yep, 100%. So what are some challenges that you kind of been through with, you know, trying to grow your business and trying to do your own thing?
Challenges. I don't know, I feel like every day is a challenge.
For sure.
Just being better with time. You want to be more accurate, faster, everything you do, you know. That goes with like sports and, you know, just your work ethic, you know. So
Finding your craft.
Yeah. I don't really know, man. I can't really keep on anything because I feel like there's a lot, you know.
For sure.
There's so many challenges in life every day. You know, first you gotta like, a lot of people tell me like, man, Francis, you know, you quit your job, you're doing your own thing now. Doesn't it feel good to sleep in, you know? But I'm like, man, I actually work harder.
Yeah.
I work harder. I gotta get up earlier, gotta edit, gotta stay up later, you know. So, you know, it's hard, but
kind of like, what is your mindset every day? You know, we have to work harder every day, like you just said.
Yeah.
You know, it's not 9 to 5 anymore. It's more like 24/7, pretty much. So what is your mindset to kind of like push yourself each and every day?
My mindset is pretty. It's going pretty smooth, man. I feel like, first of all, I want to create memories, you know, for people, and I love like moments, and I love capturing moments and creating them and make people. I want to touch hearts when they watch my video. You know, like, oh wow, you know, that really hit me. So that my mindset there is always going. As for like me getting into like small businesses and stuff like that, the mindset that keeps me going there is just love watching people grow. You know,
for sure.
Watching the business bloom and knowing that, hey, you know, there was a part where it was harder for your company, and I'm happy that what I knew was able to help
you guys grow.
Help you guys grow. You know, it feels good.
Yeah, I think that's the same for me. Like that's kind of what I do. Why I do what I do. It's like, you know, I get help like for some entrepreneurs create a successful business, or like a mom and pop shop grow. And I get to be able to help them like do what they want to do each and every day. You know, I get to do what I want to do each and every day, and so it's just, you know, win-win situation for both sides, really. Let's get a little bit more personal. You know, you do a lot of filmmaking and videography and stuff like that. What are some of like your top films that like you've watched in the past that are like your favorites?
Of mine?
Yeah.
Oh man. I don't know, man.
What about right now? Like, what's one of the movies that you're like?
Oh, talking about movies?
Yeah.
That I like?
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about the ones that I've worked on.
Oh yeah, no, movies just in general.
I really like. Okay, it's funny because when you start doing a lot of film work, you don't really pay attention to storylines no more. You just watch camera movements, right?
Really,
and edits. Like I'm always like, it kind of bothers me too because I want to enjoy the movie. But then like if I see a cool shot, I'm like, oh, that was a nice one. Like, you kind of think like, how did they do that? But I feel like, what's this movie called? I only watched it once. I thought Creed was good.
Creed, Michael B. Jordan, the boxing one.
That was good. I mean, storyline was cool because it's picked off from an old classic.
Rocky.
But I really enjoy the camera movements there, man. They're really dope. Really like the movements are nice and
the boxing scenes. That's
makes you feel like you're right in the movie. You know. What else is there? I haven't watched a movie lately since Avengers.
Everybody's seen that one.
Been watching a lot of kid movies because I'm a dad, you know. Too. So what else? What I like was in the last Fast and Furious.
I don't think I saw that one.
Oh yeah, there's like their fighting scenes have been improved because of camera movements, you know. Like if they flip, the camera flips, you know. So that's pretty cool. That's a new thing they got going on. So it's tough, man. I don't remember. I always watch movies just once because I'm so like you get so busy.
Yeah.
Like these days.
Yeah.
Like I can't watch TV
Didn't
shows.
have time, yeah.
Movies. I gotta really like drag myself out. Yeah. So.
Yep. I get it, man.
Yeah.
Where do you find inspiration from? Like, is other filmmakers you like look at, or other people around you, or what?
Find inspiration in like just life, man.
Yeah.
Just going places, trying to be adventurous. Me and my wife, we date a lot, so which is good for us. And we see other people, meet other people. I want to say social media, it inspires me a lot, even if it's negative or positive.
Yeah.
I have a lot of mentors, people who are more experienced than I am. They kind of help me out, little things, message me here and there.
And video-wise,
yeah,
or business? Video. Yeah.
Yep. And then just seeing like their craft.
Yeah.
It helps me a lot too. So we just kind of feed off each other. Starting to meet a lot more Hmong people that are doing the same thing. So just being able to do the same for them, and hopefully I'm doing this. Hopefully when they see my videos, they're inspired.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Just in that, it's life and personal experience with my kids, and see, because I'm always like, if I go somewhere, I'm always looking like everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm not just like, so I'm not focused on one thing.
Yeah.
I'm always like looking at my surroundings. When something big is happening, I'm always looking around, like just seeing what people are doing. Yeah. So.
I feel you. So, what are some things that you're kind of like obsessed with right now? Like for me, right now, I'm kind of obsessed with like music. So like, I don't know if you know who J-Rock is. J-Rock dropped a new album. I'm pretty obsessed with his music right now.
Okay.
World Cup is out there. I know you don't watch soccer too much, but like, I'm trying to stay on track. There's a lot of games going on.
Right, it's too many
games.
Yeah,
and then there's like some free agency stuff for the NBA.
Yeah.
That I'm looking at and stuff. So like, what are some things that you're like just extremely obsessed with right now?
I'm just growing up, man. I'm all over the place, man. I'm like, I love shoes.
Yeah.
I love music. I haven't listened to the J-Rock album yet because the Nas album just came out.
That's true. Yeah, that was nice too.
Yeah, so I'm like I'm an old school head, I guess you could say. I like the new stuff too.
Yeah.
Just not too much of it. There are good ones and there's ones that I think is too extra.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Soccer. I grew up playing soccer.
Did you really?
Yeah, because growing up in Hmong family.
For sure, everybody plays soccer.
Everybody plays soccer.
Yeah.
But I fell in love with basketball like halfway growing up, but I still watch a little soccer here and there.
Yeah.
And I've been following free agency. Just seeing where everybody's gonna go this year, cause anything can happen. Man. It's crazy.
Where's Kawhi Leonard going?
He's going somewhere, man. I mean, he demanded to go to Lakers.
Yeah.
And then
I don't think the Spurs gonna do it though.
No,
they're not gonna build that super team for them.
Yeah, Popovich. I think he said something about it.
Yeah.
He said, "I'm never gonna send somebody to the Lakers."
Yeah.
So I don't know how they're gonna do it.
Where do you think LeBron's going? He's staying or what? He leaving?
Man. He seemed like a guy that would go.
Yeah, he did.
But if I was LeBron, just your legacy is good enough, man.
I know.
You pass so many people. I feel like if he wins any more rings, not with the Cavs, it doesn't mean anything. If he goes to Houston and wins the ring, it doesn't mean nothing. If he goes to Lakers and wins the ring.
Kind of like KD's rings right now.
Yeah. Well, KD's a little different.
I think LeBron's going to Lakers, bro.
You think so? It's not. It's big city.
It's either Cavs or Lakers, cause like Lakers, I think LeBron thinks more in the business mindset right now.
Okay.
He's trying to get his endorsements out there, He's trying to make movies and get all that money before he can't anymore,
Right. It's time is closing.
Yeah. So I mean, how old is he? Like 33 or something like that.
34.
Yeah. So I think he's going out there make that money.
He said he wants to play like until his kid gets in.
Yeah.
Which could happen.
Yep.
But that's crazy. His kid is good. Dude.
He's pretty legit, man.
Yeah, you don't see basketball kids come up.
Yeah. Like that. Yeah.
John Stockton's kid is in the D League, I think, or something.
Yeah.
And then you got Gary Payton too.
Yeah. Not doing that well.
Not doing that well too.
In D League. Yep.
You need a hard come up, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are some things like you're focused on right now? Like, you can think like business wise, family wise, like I don't know anything.
Yeah.
What are you focused on?
I'm just focusing on growing.
Yeah.
I have a lot in my mind that I haven't had time to like do yet. So I've been like taking a step back, trying to take care of that, because I've been sitting on a lot of things for like 2 years. And I don't know, man. Grow, build a team.
You want to build a team?
Yeah.
Nice.
I want to build a team. I've been wanting to build a team, but it's tough too.
Yeah.
Cause you really gotta like care for yourself. Make sure you have the right vision.
Yeah.
And I know building a team is great too, cause you're gonna need like other advices, other ideas.
Yep.
And if you guys could bring that together,
Yep.
be good. So hopefully, my goal is build a team. Go bigger, man. I don't know. Build a building.
For sure.
Or buy a building.
Yeah. So, what are some things that you would like? What are some key points or like key like advice that you would give like people that want to become filmmakers or want to become videographers?
Yeah.
When they're starting out, they're starting from like nothing.
Right. My advice would be, if you have a camera and you want to be a filmmaker, there's no cheats,
For sure.
It's all about,
For sure.
You can know everything about a camera and still be bad at making videos. So, it's not, more importantly, just work on what you want to do, your vision, and the only way to create the vision and know what you want to do is go out there and explore, and capture anything and everything. It could be a tree, a flower, it could mean so much, You start to learn, that's when you start to learn how to handle a camera, how to angle your shots. So
just by doing.
Yeah, so go out there. Just do it.
Yeah.
If you want to be better, just you can be on YouTube or go to school, and they can teach you nothing.
Yeah, for sure.
Because like I almost went to school, because I didn't go to school because that's like $50K plus, right?
For sure.
And
at least.
Yeah. I had a mentor who mentioned to me that, hey, if I could go back, I wouldn't go to school, because when you go to school, they just teach you how to use the camera, and then they just kind of try to help you create your vision. But if you already have a vision, then you might as well save that $50,000.
Yeah.
Invest it. Yeah, and you invest it in cameras and gimbals and computer, especially computer. Yeah, that's another key point. You need a really strong computer, man, because when I first started, I just had like a regular laptop, and I mean, rendering, finalizing, editing videos was slow, right? Your computer will crash because the quality is too high, or you have too many things going on. So invest in a good computer, because you don't want to render video, a 5-minute video for an hour or two versus 5 minutes, So, do that. Volunteer, offer your free time. And get out there, do your thing. Yeah.
For sure, man. Cool. Well, guests always just ask question of the day or question of the interview. So, this is a chance for you to get like market research, get answers about where LeBron James is going, whatever you want. Whatever you want to ask.
Well, me ask you?
Yeah, not me. You could ask the audience.
Oh, ask the audience?
Yeah.
Man, I don't know. A few questions, maybe.
Sure, yeah.
Like, who do you guys want Christian to bring next?
That's a good question.
And maybe the audience can answer. I don't want to create that fire.
It's a fair game, man.
Fires are like, who's the GOAT in the NBA?
Uh-oh.
No. What are some type of videos or visuals that you would like to see in the future? Maybe within the Hmong community, because not singling no other people out, because everybody already has their own content and visuals.
For sure.
And it's like, it's new and upcoming for us too. I feel like there's been a lot of people that's been doing it for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And most of those guys are doing movies. But maybe, you know, content and like somewhere along the business line to short films or something.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, man. Appreciate you coming out, bro.
All right, Christian. Thank you.
Yep.